It's so funny. When it comes to letting go of seeing the people that we work with as charity cases, when we have to let go of that saviorism thing, um, engagement mindset that we do, and see people as the autonomous experts of their lives that they are, um, because we are in a different situation, we can frequently think we know what's best. And I have had many situations as a nurse where I've been like, if you would just please let me do this wound care. Just please let me put this dressing on. Um, and and they would, and it would still be no. It would still be no. I would instead default to something that they were willing to do, and try to build that relationship so they would trust me more. And even in those moments of frustration, I know that I would never want anyone to take away my free will. And so I can't take away my patient's free will. Even when I have a belief out, out of years of experience, goodness of my heart, and a commitment to their well-being to help their situation get better, like even out of that, I still can't take away their right to choice, their freedom of choice, their freedom of will. Um, because that is such a slippery slope. Like it really puts us into that whole paternalism thing, that whole impression, that oppression thing where it's like, I know best. And then it's part of the problem that we have now with our systems and our society. Um, and so freedom of choice, so important. Um, and when you give people that autonomy and support them while also giving them additional tools, again, to help expand their bandwidth, to help them expand um, what a definition of health and healing may be for them. Um, it's such a more meaningful way. And it actually, instead of us dictating their well-being, it allows us to empower their well-being. And when we empower people to walk their own journey, when we empower people to obtain the things that they want to obtain without us dictating or handing it out, right? It is going to stick because this is me. I chose to do this. I'm showing up, right? This is something, and we give them additional tools so that as they continue to walk this journey, because it doesn't mean that more trauma ain't down the road, but we give them a resource toolbox that they can carry with them on the journey ahead, no matter what comes. So again, that freedom of choice is so important because it means I have autonomy. You see me, the whole me. I get to make my decisions. You don't take away free will. And I can still help resource you. I can still help expand your definition of health and well-being. That is possible, right? Because sometimes they don't know that it's possible just because of the experiences that they've had. And so, yeah, like being able to help them expand, give them more resources, empower them. That is what is going to make a lasting impact, not them simply blindly following our dictation.